Hey gamers, what's up? It's Dom here. I'm with Chris today. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Today we're looking at a game called Endzone. Not like Endzone, like football and all that stuffs and whatnot that you're keen to. It's a bit different. This one is Endzone. It's like a survival city builder game. You ever like grow up playing Empire Earth or Age of Empires or Stronghold?
I was gonna say Age of Empires. I
So
remember.
yeah, I guess that's kind of the closest we can equate it to. There's no like enemy factor right now. There's no like, this thing's gonna come and just wipe us off and destroy us. So here's kind of what the game looks right now. The art style is very interesting. I actually have it turned down a little bit because you can make it look really pretty, but I wanted to see like what normal medium settings are looking like right here. But I think I'll just keep them here honestly for now, like this. So it'll run pretty smoothly. I'll showing you. So we start off here, and you guys have your little like bus, and you have some people there, and you can tell them to go out and bring them to places such as like these, like the woods, go and chop down some trees. Then they have some like stuff they can go and scavenge, like some scrap, and then of course they need food and water. So the water is for the most part radiated, so you're gonna have to cleanse it off there, and you have to find like berries until you can get the form of agriculture and whatnot. So what is your expertise when it comes to like city building and strategy games? Because I don't think I've really ever seen you play many of those types of games, Chris.
I was gonna
So
say. I mean, I used to do stuff like Sim City and all that.
yeah, I guess you could equate it to this, like Sim City and City Skylines too, even. So the game's not that difficult. I am playing, I think, on like normal, medium settings and whatnot. It's got a lot of stuff and like even like some tasks. So my people, they're like, give us that milk and honey. They want that new stuff, that cinnamon. They want to look at the cinnamon off our hands. They're the only people. Yeah, Cinnamon Wilson's walking around town or whatnot. We're the only people with that reference right now. But there's a good bit of stuff you can make here. You can even like change up the fields, have them do hunting for different stuff. I want to know if you go hunting and whatnot, if that'll change like if you run out of animals, because it is a like a post-apocalyptic survival game, fairly new, so there's not like a big like zombies or other looters or whatnot. The only difficulty is pretty much surviving and radiation, because you can cause radiation on yourself, like Big Dummy, using certain stuff, as well as like when you explore. So there will be different like scenarios and stuff for the game, which would be pretty interesting there and whatnot. So we can see we can scavenge this old tank. It'll give us 100 scrap and whatnot. Right now, my people are building a cemetery because they want to see where all the like dead folk are and whatnot. I think I've only lost maybe like one or two people. So of course we have pubs to make them happier. Working on a gatherer's cabin for some like berries and whatnot. We have the jetty, and you got like some cisterns or whatever they're called. So I think I'm building like a fishing hut. So you kind of get to a point in these games where you become very like relaxed. There's not as much like, okay, things are getting wild and killing us. You start off and you're like, oh shoot, I need this. So like I need wood to go and like make a building, but I also need scrap to make homes, and I need food to survive and water. And it's like, oh shoot, how are we going to continue population, civilization? So you need to make these houses and cabins, and then people will have the babies, and then you gotta bring the babies to school because you don't want dumb kids in the apocalypse. And trust me, if you guys live through 2020 like we are right now, you know exactly what we're going to talk about in a couple years probably. So campfire places for them to hang out, because morality is everything. I would honestly like with updates to see more stuff with their like emotions and mood and stressors, to be like, okay, dude went out there, got hunting, stabbed his foot or something, he's stressed out. Or crazy person goes crazy on the campfire and falls in it, and everyone's bummed out because they saw Ricky jump into the fire. I like stuff like that, scene like, okay, because one person did something stupid, everyone has to fall for it a bit. That's a bit of a challenge there. So what would you like to see from like games like this, from someone who's probably not played as much to it, but like if you were to get into that genre, what would you like to see in particular?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like um like building up cities and whatnot, but also
I
like
think
the
that
challenge, you know.
it'd be really cool to see different corporations come in, or
Like different
I mean,
art styles.
anytime there's a small thing, you bring in bigger companies, and all of a sudden the city expands.
Yeah. Well, this is more of like surviving the apocalypse. So I think a way to incorporate like ideas like that would definitely be, because of course money isn't really a thing in this style of game. It's more like the resources and managing them. I think is incorporating different like cultures and like art styles. So right now we have like a post-apocalyptic, probably like America. But if you were to do, maybe have some Oriental culture, I guess you would say, you know, make it look a little new and whatnot there. So I think it'd be pretty cool to see what we could do with that. Oh, right. There we go, everybody. I have no idea what F8 was. Apparently, that's the development console there. Had to take a quick intermission there for a phone call. Mr. Mullins is gone for the bit, but yeah, we're going to end off here with Endzone, checking out some of the last little things here. Of course, we have seasons, which are pretty cool, and then there'll be like a period of like extreme drought and whatnot. I'm guessing maybe like a radiation storm may come by. Alright, so we have the cemetery here. So everyone does have like professions and whatnot, which is very interesting because they can't do everything, but at the same time, you won't always have people available to do like everything essentially too. So, we see we have some morticians, tailors, fishers, all that, which is pretty nice. But I pretty much just need to keep on expanding my my little civilization here. We can even see that we're building roads here, which is pretty nice. The roads kind of look like garbage, I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully I'll be able to increase and get the paved roads there, and they can look better. Hopefully I can get these roads from like the generated like little scrap areas and whatnot, which would be very cool to see like what I could do there. Other things I'd really like to see with this game, of course, still early access, but later down the line, maybe like underground cities, doing some like building underground, or even like high-rise cities and whatnot there. The skyscraper is probably too much to ask for in this style of game, but as they continue to add stuff and whatnot, I guess they could even go the route of like DLCs too. But I think expanding just the basis of this game and getting it out there is kind of the main thing here. But other than that, Endzone gets a thumbs up of approval for me. Very cool game. Check it out, guys, if you got the monies to support some local creators and whatnot. I'll have a little link Steam down below for you guys. You can check it out there and check out all their development updates. Other than that, everybody, that's going to do it here today for me. Hope you guys are staying safe as always. Till next time, peace out.